Hello, what's going on? I am Mun.
And I am Ray.
And welcome again to the MunRae YouTube channel. We're going to put it out there once again. We got 10,000 plus views thus far.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Slow and steady wins the race. Trust
And we're rolling and we're handling business. We're picking up.
That's right.
Yes. So, today, we're going to give you some true shit. We're about to come hard. Straight up, seriously. So get ready. Because we got to jump right into it.
Yeah.
How is it that a transgender man, transgender woman, who competes with other women, wins, and this is supposed to be celebrated as if this is called progress?
Progress for whom?
I'm finding it and then we're celebrating this.
Yeah.
It's being compared to Jackie Robinson
breaking barriers in baseball
in the major leagues.
Are you kidding me?
Let me tell you how disrespectful this shit is. First of all, told y'all women, I told you, y'all talking too much. You start supporting this type of behavior, and this is what they're doing. They no longer want to sit around here and just be who they are.
Right.
They want to sit here and try to make it seem as if we're going to compete against you. We're going to take your jobs. We're going to take your roles in movies. We're going to take your place. And guess what they're doing about that women? Guess what they call women that have babies? Birthing people.
I'll be damned.
You're not a mother.
You're a birthing person, because apparently now the word mother is being weaponized, as being a bad thing because it's classifying a group of people. Well, it should.
Yeah, because you're a mother.
Right.
Now, also what this transgender is doing that I find, hey, y'all did it. You wanted to be equal to men. Right? You want to be equal, right?
That's what I always said.
So here it is. You got your equality. But look at what this man has done, or what men who all of a sudden transferred to be women. Look at what they do. They try to compete against men, their own gender.
Yeah.
And they lose. They can't hack it.
Yep.
They're not as good as they keep saying that they are. So what do? I'm going to transfer over to the weaker sex.
And dominate there.
And I'm going to dominate their sport.
Sorry, you're a man.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
That's a bitch move.
There you have it.
Only thing men's supposed to do, suck it up and get better.
Yeah.
Don't transform sex.
Right. How in the hell?
I mean, seriously.
You can turn it on and off.
Yes, right. And I'm going to tell you straight, I'm coming straight direct. Call me transphobic, whatever you want to call me. This is the society we're living in right now. That because you can't cut it in the gender that you are, now you want to switch genders, and then all of a sudden you want to compete against the weaker sex. And then you want to sit here and celebrate.
Really, people who should be able to do that are on football teams, basketball teams. Those are teams you can switch.
Yeah.
But if I can't, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You are born into what you are born into.
Sorry.
If you don't know how to make the best of it, going to something else doesn't mean it's going to work out for you.
No.
Learn how to deal with the shit you got.
Yeah.
Stop creating more shit.
Yeah. And before people say, well, you're prejudiced against transgender. No.
No, we're not.
You can do what you want to do.
We are stating facts.
I'm just letting you know that you just want to celebrate beating a woman and you're still a man, and you want to make it seem like you're doing some kind of progress. That's bullshit. Sorry.
Who's progressing? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Is it, that's just like, I'll say it, Bruce Jenner. It's Bruce Jenner. You were on a Wheaties box as a man. So when you show this Wheaties box now, what happened? So you were a woman trapped in a man's body or something.
Yeah.
I'm really ignorant to this because I've heard so many different explanations for it, for men wanting to live as women and the other way around.
Yeah.
But I've yet to hear anything that made sense to me. And I don't think that it doesn't make sense because that's not my lifestyle. I think it doesn't make sense because I really want to know, and the explanations that people are giving me do not make sense, which brings me to think that they really are following a trend because they can't even tell me why they're doing it.
Well, I'll tell you. They say I'm not in the... I feel as though that I'm a woman trapped in a man's body. The fuck out of here. Then tell me something. And this is what you really feel. Why are you competing against other women?
Right.
You have an MMA fighter who was a man, now lives as a woman.
Yep.
He fought another woman and cracked her skull.
And this is legal. This is okay. Because if they weren't in the arena, it would be considered abuse.
Almost definitely. Okay. Yeah. But this is okay for women? This is okay for you. A woman damn near dies fighting a man who says it's a woman.
Yep.
And this is okay.
Again, back to Bruce Jenner winning what, a bravery award or
no,
something like that?
Not just no. Woman of the Year, and all of a sudden the Arthur Ashe Award for having courage.
No.
So you mean to tell me the soldier that fought in a war, that came back with legs amputated, trying to fulfill his life. With what you call them?
The prosthetics?
Yeah, prosthetic legs. That's not bravery. A child with a disease, a killer disease.
Hadia Broadbent, the little girl who was diagnosed with AIDS.
Yeah.
Passed. I believe she contracted it. Passed through her mom, I think. But she's courage.
Yeah, and on top of it, still doing selfless things. Not selfish, but selfless things. Thinking about everyone else.
Yeah.
Despite this dreadful disease this child is carrying with her that can end her life.
Right.
This is not considered bravery.
But you living out a fantasy, because it's a fantasy, I'm sorry. Anything yet you do that you dream about, you're fantasizing about it. Yeah. It's a fantasy. And it's okay if that's what you want to live out. But don't try to label it as something else.
Yeah.
And don't get upset with us if we don't follow along.
Yeah.
We know that we're not trying to get you to force you to live heterosexually.
No.
Don't try to force us to accept any other type.
Yeah, you're not wanting to. That's your business.
Yeah.
And see, and people will say, well, you have a problem with heterosexuals kissing and stuff out and displaying. But let me tell you something. When you are outside, when you have children that are walking around as well, there is an attitude that you need to possess. There is no need for me and my wife to sit around here and slob each other down in the park when I have children running around here.
Right.
A simple peck is fine. But if I'm putting my tongue down my wife's throat and groping her and things of that nature, that needs to be for the bedroom.
And then you'll have someone say, but it's a display of love. It's a display of love. It has nothing to do with the gender. It's a display of love.
No.
There are so many different ways to display love.
I can hold this woman's hand. I can hold her hand and give her a kiss on the cheek.
Hug.
That's it. So I don't want to hear all this type of stuff. And yes, just right. You want representation on movies, you want representation on the commercials, you want representation on it. Let me tell you something.
Everywhere.
It's everywhere, especially right now. Then you want to bring it to the schools and want to teach our children about transphobia, transsexuals, and all that type of stuff. No.
And having bathrooms that, gender neutral bathrooms.
I'm gonna tell you, this is true story. It's in L.A. We're gonna put it up on this video. Yes, a mother and her daughter were in an all-female spa in L.A.
Oh yeah.
All-female spa. A man comes into the spa, and the mother and daughter are in the whirlpool, just enjoying their time. Man comes in, butt naked, full genitalia just hanging, gets in the whirlpool with them. The mother immediately gets her daughter and her out the whirlpool and goes strictly to the management and says, I have a man that's right now in the jacuzzi that I was with my daughter. Do you know what the management said? There's nothing we can do. And in fear of the LGBTQ community coming after them, she remains anonymous because she doesn't want to lose her job. She doesn't want the backlash. Mm-hmm. This is how powerful the LGBTQ community is.
So bravo. Y'all can scare little kids out of a jacuzzi.
And now all of a sudden I'm supposed to sit here, and then what's the biggest travesty that you're going to sit here and compare this certain win to Jackie Robinson breaking the color line in the major leagues. Come on. Jackie Robinson did not go in as a man trying to be a woman to be a man to go in and play baseball. No.
Your bravery is far from his bravery.
Yes.
His bravery is for a people.
Thank you.
Your bravery is for yourself.
Yes.
And you're proving something to you.
Yes, something, because you're thinking about just you. Mm-hmm. And that's real. Mm-hmm. You're thinking about yourself.
Jackie Robinson opened doors
for everyone.
Yeah, for a race.
Now, you're sitting around here, you want to play. And see, what gets me, I want to hear of the story of a transgender woman wanted to be a man to compete against other men. I want to hear that story.
Right.
Get on the basketball court. Mm-hmm. Box.
Yeah.
Play football.
You down there.
Yeah,
football.
I want to see this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to see this woman that's getting on a football field. She wearing what?
Getting blitzed.
Yeah, she about what? She about $180. I give her $180. That's obesity. I give you $180. You cut up. Yeah, get hit by a man wearing
refrigerator Perry size.
Yeah, 300 fucking pounds coming at your ass full fucking speed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, come on with it. Let me see you. Come on with it. See, Dave Chappelle said it. He said, you all been talking about this all this time, so I guess LeBron James, he wore a cross dress, he wanted to be a woman. And then all of a sudden, there will be no need for the WNBA.
Right.
Just to be the NBA. Mm-hmm. But he's a female, so he can go in and just jump in. Now, if he were to play for the WNBA, what do you think is going to happen? He's going to score 1 million fucking points every game.
Mm-hmm. And then y'all gonna test him for steroids.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Isn't that what y'all do?
It's crazy that you will sit around here and congratulate this white man who is now a woman, beating other women who are biologically women. Mm-hmm. You will give him kudos.
Yep.
But you will ban an athlete who tests positive for steroids.
Yeah. Because you have to get hormone injections when you're transitioning.
Yeah.
So we don't know what's in there.
And I'm going to say this. Do I think they can compete? I don't have a problem with you competing. And you need to compete with your own. You should have your own division.
Yeah.
That's all. You identify as a woman, but you're still a man. You should go and actually compete against men who identify as women, but they're still men. Have your business.
That's all. And
but see,
women.
Same thing.
Inclusion.
Yeah.
This is what you guys wanted.
This is what y'all been talking about. You've been supporting this shit.
Yep.
Y'all been supporting
it. Exactly what you wanted.
Y'all been supporting
and now you're going to complain? You can't complain. You wanted inclusion.
That's right.
Now you got it.
Yep.
And now it's still a problem.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Careful
it.
what you ask for.
I'm talking about because they making a big stink about this white woman, man.
He said.
White woman, man.
You heard
that
it.
sat around here, went swimming, and been whooping that ass. Mm-hmm. And he was like this. It's progression. Yeah, we've made it.
He made what?
Man.
He ain't made nothing. You made shit worse.
My sister told me of a situation that happened in Louisiana, and I'm going to get some more information on it, and I'm going to actually display it to you all, that this was going on to where young boys who identify as women were competing against biological women. Mm-hmm. And so the women were so upset with this. Mm-hmm. White women were so upset with this that what happened? They went ahead and protested. Where this young man was left to swim by himself. They didn't show up. See, we're raising in this generation people who can't cut it.
Yeah.
Instead of working harder, doing more, you can change your sex.
Yeah.
Then compete.
You're getting a trophy for showing up.
And it's like you're being rewarded for cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Because, sorry if I sound sexist or what have you, women are the weaker sex when it comes to physical.
Yeah, that's
nature.
That's nature.
That's nature.
That's nature.
Now, am I saying this woman is weaker than me physically?
Yeah.
Yes. But is she weaker than me intelligently? No. Is she weaker than me? No. That's what she says. Babe, there's something that weighs, what, 50 to 100 to 1,000 pounds? 50 to 100 pounds? 1,000, I'm pushing it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. That I know she can't lift. What's she going to do?
Yeah.
I'm going to come, yeah. Now, can she handle more? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because she gives birth. She's not, see, and you're in the generation we are in right now, she's a birthing person.
Let one of my kids come out the mouth with that shit. Don't even read the article to me.
Yeah.
I am your mother.
She's a birthing person.
I'm your mother and I punch you in the mouth.
And see, what gets me is that you're giving these titles to these people who are perpetrating.
Squeaky wheels getting the grease.
You're giving these people ideas that if I transfer from a man to a woman, you better call me woman.
You better.
If I'm transferring from a man if I'm transferring from a woman to a man, you better call me man.
Yep.
But men who were born as men and women who were born as women are called birthing people. We can't have that title anymore. She's not a mother. I'm not a father. We're just birthing people.
And that's all because of inclusion. Because somebody felt that was wrong. There's a TikTok that was going around with the dude. He was joking about,
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cute baby. Well, okay, that's a cute human.
No.
That's sexist because it has the word man in it.
Yeah.
It was a stretch, but the shit was on point.
It was satire.
It was on
real.
point.
It was on point. Because it's like he said, yeah, you have a boy. We don't know what the child wants the sex to be. So, okay,
it's a nice baby. We don't like that word either.
Now, Florida, congratulations that you've made a law to where you can't say word gay.
Yeah. But you could say nigga until you lose your voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. But the word gay doesn't mean homosexual. Gay means happy. I want you to see hold on.
I'm sorry.
I want you to see how far this community is going. You're making a word that you've chosen to be derogatory that doesn't even mean anything remotely close to you. The word faggot.
Gasp. Does not mean a gay person. That is the slang for it, but that's not the definition.
But it's the slang. It's not. It's the definition of the word faggot. Faggot is a bunch of sticks tied together.
But slang terms have turned it to mean something derogatory. Okay.
The homosexual community.
Okay. So it's been running rampant. So I guess with inclusion comes now the changing of being able to say it.
Yeah.
So if you are a Floridian and you say that word and someone is offended by it, I don't know, do you get fined? Do you get jail time or whatever it is?
Yeah.
I can guarantee you there are so many more things that need to be looked at in Florida besides somebody being called a fucking gay person. I can guarantee it.
Yeah.
I have family in Florida, and I know there's some shit that's more pressing than being called gay. Fuck y'all. Like, for real?
Yeah.
Come on.
This is where we are, though. So, I
can't play the Flintstones theme song. You can't have a gay old time no more.
Nope. Can't. Leave it alone. This word is derogatory. It's a derogatory term.
Damn you, Hanna-Barbera.
Can't do it. This lets you know how bored and how how bored you have to be.
Oh my gosh!
To sit here and come up with this with such bullshit. This lets you know how weak the LGBTQ community is to actually allow a man to transform into a woman and all of a sudden have that same man compete with other women. That's a weak ass society.
Yep.
You're a weak ass society. I'm saying it. If I get banned, it lets me know. I'll say it again. You're a weak ass society to come out the mouth and tell me this type of behavior needs to be celebrated.
You already got the government on your side. Shit, you got laws that protect you, but still don't protect us.
Yeah, Biden in his first 100 days. What do you say? I'm protected transsexual and gay community.
Bravo. What about us niggas that's been here all this time? I'm sorry. No, you can say niggas.
You can say that. You can say that. You're
what about us niggas that's been here?
You can say that. That's all right.
Building your fucking country.
Get a white man to say, well, why can't I say it? But anyway, that's what I'm talking about. You're a weak society. Hey, please, give me the comments. Please.
Because just as we have an opinion, you definitely have an opinion. And you're definitely welcome to let us know, sound off in the comments. It's okay. There are no hard feelings. It's no love lost. This is social media. We're supposed to be able to socialize, and we welcome the comments.
Please, and I'm going to say this, and please, I want somebody to watch this video, and anyone that has any problems with what I'm saying or what we're speaking on.
Watch the whole video and don't just cherry pick what you want to talk about.
Don't soundbite. I'm going to say this again. Do I have a problem with transgender? No.
We are talking about how things are being cultivated specifically for them while leaving us out.
Not just leaving us out, but also you're competing against women. And you call yourself fair. This is what I have a problem with. And you're changing words that don't even mean homosexuals at all, but you're making it derogatory, and you're making it to a point that's a law where we can't say these words. And I'm trying to understand, why do you get to decide that?
Right. And
why is it that I'm sorry, because no, this is really it's here, because it's like you decide on what people call you. You're deciding on what I should teach in class, my children. You're deciding when I can compete, and you want to be celebrated in the win, but you're cheating. That's why I call you a weaker society.